Hello, Internet! And today I want to talk about some weird next gen stuff. But before I get into that, if you haven't watched my Halloween special, Death Send Request 2, please consider watching it. The beginning is a kind of slideshow intro that sums up the beginning of the game, so you can get a taste for the story without me being dry and drab and talking to the microphone like this, which you're getting in this video. But I'm going to be upbeat and excited because I'm talking about video games, and I love video games. Let's get into it. All right. I have a couple problems with next gen before it's even launched. The first one is storage space, and the game here in question that does not respect anyone's storage space whatsoever. Do you have the... Doesn't have it here. I think it's like 130 or up to 200 gigs this game needs, something like that. Other games seem to be reasonable, about like 70 or so gigs. I don't quite understand why, when you have super fast SSDs that you could almost use as RAM, why you need that. The PS5 will not support any NVMe drives at launch. There are none even on a list that will be supported. Yes, you heard me right. There's a list of absolutely zero. So that's the thing. So if you're not okay with your 640 gigs of super fast SSD goodness on the PS5, I hope you are ready to delete and delete, and I hope you don't have bandwidth caps if you bought the all digital, which I hope you wouldn't do something as silly as buy an all digital console if you had bandwidth caps. All right, now that I've said all that, Sony, I think, here's gone for a move to make their brand seem more premium. When I saw the design for the PS5 and like all the accessories and the way this is the style, this screams to me we're trying to replicate Apple. Like minimalist. And that's fine. If that's what they want to do with their brand, so be it. Apple's a good brand to replicate. You know, they're $1 trillion company. They got there by pretending to be more premium than they actually were. And that is okay. You are allowed to do whatever. So, and by being a premium brand or the preferred brand, you can charge more for your product. Like $630 here in Canada. I'm going to be honest with everyone. That's a lot of money. I don't care who you are. Even the $499 US that the base PS5 costs is pricey. $40 for this. But the accessories aren't terribly overpriced, I guess. The Series X is $599 and $379 here. Yes. That's fine. I'm gonna get back to games. We care about games. I want to talk about games. So you have the greedy companies that have decided they want $10 more because they think their products are better than other products in the market. And that's their business. I have a feeling you're going to see some of these games that are going to be listed at $89 or $70 US as it is, and they are going to get severely discounted quickly. This is one of those games. I'm feeling it. They showed this off and it underperformed. I've not heard anyone talk about Destruction All Stars. People were much more interested in other games. I think Immortals Phoenix Rising has more hype around it than Destruction All Stars. But that's okay. People won't play that Demon Souls, which I don't think is going to sell super well, and I don't think is a good console seller because it's a super hard game. So that's my rant about $10 more. Kind of. These games are going to cost $10 more. They're going to go on sale when they don't sell as well. And when people can actually afford them, they'll buy them. That's the way it is. If the reception to the $10 bonus is poor with some games, you're going to see it get dropped almost immediately. But because people that play games like NBA 2K21 and Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War care very little about anything else than playing their games, don't expect those titles to adopt the lower price tier. My biggest gripe with the PlayStation brand going into it is this sticker. PS5 upgrade available. That's what it says. It's also in French because this is Canada. You had to have French on it. Notice how Black Ops Cold War here doesn't have it? Miles Morales does, but your save doesn't transfer? Maybe? I'm not 100% sure on that. The information between some of the stuff has been bad and confusing, and Sony hasn't done much to clear it up. But I want to point out this master class right here in branding from the green team, Xbox. Love them or hate them, you have to admit that when you see a package that says Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and has the little tag for it, you go, I know what that'll run on. Just by looking at it. Now you know what to look for. This game has smart delivery. Is this smart delivery? This is Series X. Okay, it's smart delivery integration right there. This one won't have it because it won't say that. Some of these other ones won't. 4K HDR, just better version. Smart delivery. There you go. That's a masterclass. It's clear, concise. It's great. And they have an external hard drive you can use. They have their expansion cards, which I think are a cool idea, but they're way too expensive at launch. I'll probably just get an external or offload stuff somewhere else. But, what do you think about the two brands? Like, even the console designs. This console, to me, screams function over form. It's trying to be a utilitarian box that you just plug into your TV and it plays games for you. The PS5, on the other hand, looks like it's trying to be some form of modern art. And hey, if you want a piece of modern art that looks like it's going to be a very popular console, even though that controller looks awful, in my opinion. I think regardless of which console you grab next gen, you're going to have a good time. But if you are leaning towards the PlayStation side and you want to play games like Demon Souls, it's still going to be there in a year or 6 months. And if you get it in 6 months, it'll probably be cheaper. Because honestly, if you're in Canada, I don't know how people can afford these. The Xbox, though. Excuse me. It is a very compelling piece of hardware with a very solid and transparent business practice attached to it. I think that's it for this week. I was gonna make a video on Pumpkin Jack, a game I've been waiting to play, and unfortunately, because of clerical error, I didn't get paid on time, so I don't have money to pick up that game. So I am going to get to that. It might be up on Sunday instead, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you get your console if you really want one this year, regardless of which it is. So, until next time, matane.